About to line up. Off and racing, and as they head now on towards the first, King's Red is going to show the early running. Right up there too is Maya's Milan, and they're being followed by Petit Garçon, Bubble or Breeze and Dine for Ruda. Article Supreme is close to the pace. Just behind them is Rudder's Love Shack. But Bubble or Breeze with King's Red going to ride towards fence number 1. Elusive Classic is the early back marker. They've all cleared the first. King Melvin's just a little detached. Elusive Classic last. Up the hill they go. Bubble or Breeze leads with King's Red, Dine for Ruda and the Grey Celt just in behind this leading group as they go out over fence number 2, all safely over. Dine for Ruda the centre, on the outside King's Red, and the inside Bubble or Breeze. The Grey Celt is next, and they're being followed just behind as they're round the top bend by Change of Address. So making their way into the bend, bringing them on down the hill, and up front Dine for Ruda is going to lead them down with King's Red for second. Right in behind them in third spot is Bubble or Breeze, and they're being followed by Rudder's Love Shack. Petit Garçon is down the inside. Further back in mid-division is Article Supreme. Down they go towards fences 3 and 4, and in front it's King's Red, with towards the outside the Grey Celt, not much between them. A slight mistake at that one, but survives by Change of Address. Heading on now towards fence number 4. The Grey Celt is on the outside, King's Red the inner. In between them now improving is Tom's Last Euro. So go this one. The Grey Celt is over from Tom's Last Euro as they all land safely over that one and head into this bottom turn. Up front, it is the Grey Celt from Tom's Last Euro, King's Red, Dine for Ruda, Rudder's Love Shack. Just losing a position is Bubble or Breeze. Change of Address is next, and then Howie a Lad with Petit Garçon and Mia's Milan. Article Supreme, King Melvin and Elusive Classic are the last 3. So heading now to make their way across the bottom and on towards fence number 5. And it's the Grey Celt from Tom's Last Euro. King's Red third on the inside of the white jacketed Dine for Ruda. Bubble or Breeze is next in the stripes, and King Melvin hit that hard and hampered. Our Rudder's Love Shack may have hit it hard and hampered King Melvin, but they're both detached. Into the pen they go. The Grey Celt leads Tom's Last Euro. King's Red and Dine for Ruda, the 3-4. Bubble or Breeze is 5. Further back to Howie 11, Change of Address. Article Supreme, Maya's Milan. The blue jacket of Petit Garçon is in front of Elusive Classic. Further back to King Melvin. Back marker is Rudder's Love Shack. Out they go over the next. Lost one there. Bubble or Breeze was gone and has brought down Petit Garçon at that one. Lost 2 there. 2 down at fence number 6. Bubble or Breeze was the faller. Petit Garçon was the one that was brought down. Looks as though both riders are quickly up. So it's the Grey Celt who leads them up the hill. In front, from in second spot, Tom's Last Euro. Dine for Ruda is third, King's Red 4. Then Change of Address and Article Supreme improving on the inside. Maya's Milan and Howie a Lad next. Elusive Classic latched on to the back of this group. They're clear from King Melvin, who in turn is in front of Rudder's Love Shack. Down the hill they come, making their way on towards the next, which is 7 from the finish when they get to it. And as they take the descent, bringing them on down, levelling off towards these 2 fences to bring them up to past the judge. The penultimate time. Tom's Last Euro, red cap on the outside, the Grey Celt the inner. Right behind them is King's Red. They're being followed by Dine for Ruda. Change of Address, pecked on landing. So did Howie a Lad. Article Supreme's in the centre with Maya's Milan. Break to Elusive Classic and King Melvin. They're clear from Rudder's Love Shack. This is 6 from the finish they come to. It'll be their last next time. And over in front, it's with the advantage. Tom's Last Euro. Maya's Milan took a chance at that one, but as they come to it, the judges' trailer with a circuit ahead of them. 5 to be jumped. Tom's Last Euro, the Grey Celt, and on the inside King's Red. Change of Address, Dine for Ruda. Definite Article Supreme, Maya's Milan. Then comes Howie a Lad. Elusive Classic is next, and they're being followed by King Melvin, and their clear Rudder's Love Shack is going to be pulled up with 5 to jump. Coming to this one now, and as they do so, Tom's Last Euro, the Grey Celt on the inside, Dine for Ruda the outside. Not much between them as they head into the bend now. For the jump, the Grey Celt is on the inside in the blue and white stripes, but Tom's Last Euro's right there for company. They're clipping the round bells pretty tight, and Article Supreme is third. Change of Address disputes that spot. Dine for Ruda's close behind. Maya's Milan is creeping into it now on the inside in the red. This one's been followed by Change of Address as they go out over this and make their way up the hill to go towards the next, which will be 3 from the finish when they get to it. The Grey Celt on the inside, and the centre is Article Supreme on the outside. as they go towards this one is Tom's Last Euro, and King's Red is right there. The set, he's gone. King's Red's a faller there. Lost King's Red with 3 to jump, and one that's a long way detached is King Melvin. Rounding the top bend, the Grey Celt, Tom's Last Euro, being followed in third by Change of Address. Then comes Article Supreme, who's just dropping back a little now. The Grey Celt is picking up in front. From in second spot, Tom's Last Euro. Article Supreme has to try and come back at them. Maya's Milan is next behind this leading group as they take the downhill run now. They've got 2 fences left to complete the afternoon's action as they begin to reappear. Making their way back towards the second last, Tom's Last Euro with Change of Address for company. These two have quickened away, and he's gone on the outside. Change of Address was disputing the lead when went at the second last and pulled up. At the back was Howie Lad, and that leaves the Grey Celt out in front, or Tom's Last Euro rather, out in front from the Grey Celt, who's a clear second. At the last, Tom's Last Euro is over in front and a long way clear up towards the line. Tom's Last Euro is going to win it. Back in second is the Grey Celt. They're being followed in third by Dine for Ruda. Fourth will go to Article Supreme. 3 lengths back to Maya's Milan, and Elusive Classic was in about fourth when the last fence faller.